If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
And no, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Y'all
I'm going
was
to tell you something. You can't.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married. What you
Well,
mean?
Mike, this is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and his Mom Show. I'm Mike, and this is my beautiful mom, Linda. We are missing one today. Probably not just today, though. But
Trying to say that Shannon's not coming back?
it's up to Shannon. Speaking of Shannon, this weekend is her birthday, so happy birthday to my older sister, Shannon. Lots of
Happy
love,
birthday, Shannon.
blessings to your oldest, I would say daughter, but your oldest child. How does it feel to have a 43-year-old?
She's my only child. I mean, my only daughter. She's
why I
my only
stopped
daughter.
myself.
You said my own, huh?
That's why I stopped myself, say your oldest daughter, but that's
Right.
that's
She's
your
my
daughter.
only daughter.
How does it feel? Well, let me ask in a different way. Like the time.
Feels fine. What do you mean how I feel?
Like how this time is just moving. It's like time is being you have a 43-year-old. She's almost 50. You have a 40-year-old child.
Well, praise the Lord, I'm still here.
Well, I'm saying like as far as like when you can think back to I'm sure when you had her and all the stuff y'all kind of went through and just hearing the stories over the years and now she's like even Malik. Like I remember when Malik was born. He's already 35. Not already, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, he ain't now 35.
Oh no, he's not. I'm 35. He's 30, 31. I'm tripping.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, so happy birthday, Shannon. Her birthday's over, and now
His is coming up. That's what he's trying to say.
his is coming up. I think I know what I want to do.
What?
I think I want us all to go out and watch the game.
What game?
Ravens game.
Go out where?
Somewhere. Cause that's the first home. That's the first game of the season.
Oh, so go to like a place.
Yeah, watch the game. Yeah.
We can come over my house.
No, I want to go outside.
Outside where?
I don't know. I want to be amongst the people. I want us to have experience.
What day?
It's on a Thursday.
Oh, it's
Thursday
actually on your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
we're at
Thursday-
outside.
It's Thursday night. I was thinking Buffalo Wild Wings, but they a little pricey.
So you would sit there all the time for a game?
See. And this year, I want us to go
So I'm just, no, I'm
take a
just saying.
family field trip
To the game?
To a game, yes.
So wait a minute. So we're going to sit there the whole time, like what, 4 hours? In Buffalo Wild Wings.
Or wherever we decide to watch the game at. It goes by fast. It does.
Okay, let's find somewhere to go.
The energy it's just. I want.
Who they playing?
I want us to do this. The Chiefs, who we lost to go to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I want
So
us
they
to.
come back up the vengeance.
I want us to experience this. This is like a prerequisite before going to the game.
Okay.
Experience the energy.
Okay, well let's find the place where we're
vibes.
going.
That's what I think. That's what I want to do.
Okay, let's find. Oh, well, you might want to do something else.
I'm leaning towards that. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be somewhere watching the game anyway, so I'd rather do it with my family. But
Okay, so where you want to go?
I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Everybody lives so everywhere, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
So on a
yes,
Thursday night,
Thursday night.
everybody got to go to work next morning.
No,
You don't have to?
no,
Why?
I'm off.
Oh, okay.
Today we're gonna talk about. Today's show is called "I Get It From My," you guessed it, Mama. What?
I get it from you.
This is where it came from.
What?
And sometimes she gives me a hard time about the topics. Every time we come in and sit down, I don't want to talk about this. But she never comes up with nothing. This is why this is tough. This is tough.
Okay.
But she always gets kind of engaged. Watch how she picks up steam.
Okay, what do we talking about?
This is where it came from. At work, or for the whole summer at my job, there's been a contest to win prizes. So from May to June, from the beginning of May to the end of June, and then from the end of June to the end of August, something like that. And based upon your position, you select a prize.
Right. Your position as far as what?
Your seating, like first place, second place,
But
third
how
place.
do you get the? What do you guys
based
do?
upon your performance, what you sell, meeting the metrics, the goals, things of that nature.
Okay. All right.
And everybody gets a prize though. So it's like 10 prizes.
So the top 10.
Well, it's like 10 people on each team, so to speak.
So
it's
10 people per team. It's 2 teams.
2 teams, 10 people on each team, and everybody gets. Team 1 has a list of prizes, and team 2 has the same prizes.
Okay, so can everybody get the same prize on that team?
No. It goes from, well, put what you want, but they got TVs, video games. My point is, you gotta work extra hard though to
be the number 1,
or just to be in a position to get a respectable prize. Because I mean, it's some.
So wait a minute. Okay, so if team 1 wins, right? Whatever team wins.
No.
No.
No, I'm saying it. So I said it wrong, and now you're confused. It's 2 separate, not the teams competing against each other.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
It's not?
No. It's just 2 divisions. I'm just saying team, but it's 2 divisions.
2 divisions.
Yeah, 2 divisions.
So everybody in each division can win something.
It's gonna win something, yes.
Oh.
But I'm saying in division
1 is 10 people.
10 people
that can win a prize.
Right. In division 2 is still 10 people.
But only 1 person in each division can win a prize.
No, everybody wins the prize.
Oh, all 10.
Right. It's 10 prizes.
But the person in the highest rank can get to choose first.
Choose first, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, we got it.
Okay.
So you got to meet the metrics, meet the goals, and the first month, I really wanted this TV.
Did you get it?
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
It was a 65-inch Samsung OLED TV, 4K. It was a nice TV. I'm tired.
I guess you didn't get it.
No, I didn't.
It was a nice TV.
I was tired of the TV in my room.
Right.
And I wanted that TV so bad. And I was working my tail off to get the TV. And I was in either 3rd or 4th place.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the kicker. I still want a TV though.
No, not that one.
Not the one I wanted. It was like a 50-inch or 55-inch. I ended up selling it. So this time. What?
You sold the TV you want?
I did. That's not the one I wanted.
What was you sold for?
$275.
That's it?
It was $325 in the store. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a Roku TV, and the TV I got a Roku upstairs, so I didn't. I'm fine.
Okay.
So this month's set of prizes is another TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that one though.
Mm-hmm.
An iPad in there, an Xbox, a PS5. There's some good prizes.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, hey, this month is the X, Y, and Z. Here's how you do it. So when we left the meeting, I prayed. Mm-hmm. And when everybody left, I laid hands on. I'm serious, on the prizes that I would be okay with getting. I laid hands on the Xbox, the PS5, and the TV. Mm-hmm. But when I left, I forgot to touch the iPad. So when I got off work, I went back and touched everything again. And said in Jesus' name over the iPad. I didn't do that the first time with the TV I really wanted.
Okay.
When I was working all month, I'm close, I'm getting to the point. And I was thinking, this hustle and bustle drive that I have, mm-hmm. I get it from my mama.
Okay. All right.
That's how we got here. And because you used to work 2 jobs, mm-hmm. like, well, you not just that, but you are a worker. Period. That's mm-hmm. what I'm getting at. You're mm-hmm. a worker, and
it reminded me of this morning when I was working, trying to finish everything I had to do. I was busting my behind. I wasn't getting no TV though. No iPad, no Xbox or PlayStation.
That's fine. You come over and play mine.
I don't want to.
And it made me think 2 things. We both are hard workers in the field, mm-hmm. like in mm-hmm. the day-to-day grind of life.
Right.
And sometimes on the journey, we struggle with the hard work of our own individual dreams and aspirations.
Right.
But the revelation I got was that it being the dreams and everything that you want to do, it's possible. Because what you're doing, because you're making it possible
for somebody else.
Not even that, but you're just doing what you got to do. In your actions.
Right. Your drive.
And that's it.
I think it's the mindset.
What you mean?
I think it's like, so you know that you can work, you know you can accomplish things, and can you see further than just here? And are you willing to go after this? Because I know with some of the things that I do, challenges get in the way, or depending on people or whatever things that happen. But in all actuality, I don't think you really depend on people as much as you depend on yourself. If you keep the grind and hustle going into what you are going after, no matter whether this person says yes or no, the right people are going to come to say yes or no, say yes to making this thing a reality because you never stopped. So once you stop, you got to start all over again from the beginning. And then sometimes you can look back, it didn't happen this time, but you don't realize that it didn't happen that time because you stopped. You know, I was saying earlier to someone, you know, I wish I would have known years ago what I know today. The pain don't last always. It just don't. You go through whatever you got to go through to get to wherever you're going. But when that pain comes of whatever you're trying to accomplish or whatever you're going through, and you let that stop you, now you got to go back to the drawing board and start over. And your hustle sometimes diminish.
Yeah, that's true.
But your hustle don't diminish when you got to get up in the morning
and go. And that's the.
That right there.
I think for me it was a mixture, like this is what I gotta do, versus this is what I want to do or I believe I can do, and.
But if you put that over, this is what I gotta do.
No, I agree. That's why I agree with your comment about it being a mindset, because both of them can be what I gotta do.
Right.
I gotta do this here. But me having to do this also plays a role in me. I gotta do this. Right. I don't want to keep having to do this.
Right. You know I don't want to keep doing it. Right.
And this Bishop said something the other day. I don't know if it was last week or week before last. He preached about doing your part.
Mm-hmm. And God doing His.
And he said something about God to breathe on the things you're doing and something along those lines. And it came to fruition for me at work. And I'm just seeing the manifestation in real time at my regular paying job of me doing the work and God honoring those efforts.
Right.
Whether I come in first place, second place, third, last, whatever the case is, I can see where God is stepping in and making up the difference. Right. That's what I'm getting to.
Right.
I can see where He is, okay, I'm falling short here, but you made the difference Monday through Thursday.
Right.
With the numbers or whatever the case is.
Right. Right.
And if I apply that same ethic and drive and fortitude and dedication and consistency, mm-hmm. then He'll breathe on these projects or these ambitions. But sometimes I wasn't consistent enough to allow Him to do that.
Right. And I think sometimes for me, I wasn't consistent enough for Him to do it. And I think sometimes for me, I didn't believe that He was going to do it. Mm. Even when I felt like I was consistent. Or I didn't feel like I deserved it. Or I felt like I messed up. Oh, I messed up here. I did something I shouldn't have been doing. And now I'm going to be punished for this. And He's not going to give me that. You beat yourself down. But God is no respecter of person. If He said He was going to do something, He's going to do it. We don't stop the show because first of all, we're not perfect. Right? But we go out here and we mess up constantly, in our whatever, but we're not perfect. Do you think that what He has in store for us is going to stop when we are imperfect beings capable of doing a perfect thing 24/7? Why would He stop? Why would He make promises to us when He know, hey, Linda, you need me to make this happen, and you have to be consistent in doing this X, Y, Z. If you want to go from A to Z, you gotta go all the steps down the road, all the steps in the middle, and it's just like, I said something the other day. I got dressed and I went to a Mary Kay business meeting over in Bowie. And I was just,
that's where I work at.
And I just remember getting there, and I was just like, I was excited about going. I put on my dress. I looked good. I was happy. I wanted to be there. And then in my mind, it just felt like I'm back. Like, I just feel like, and it's not just more of a feeling, it's more of a knowing this now is the time. Don't miss it this time. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Just don't miss it. Whatever it is, the same to you out there. If you got something that's going on that you know that you're supposed to be doing this, now is the time. Just don't miss it this time. You might have put it off 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It don't matter. Now is the time. Don't miss it this time. Just don't miss it.
Were your parents like that? Like hard workers and...
Well, my mama really, she was a housewife. My father was a hard worker. I think my mother had a job. I don't even know what she had. But she came home, so she should know. Her job was to take care of the children.
So where do you think you got that grit from?
Because I wanted to be able to support whatever I wanted, whatever I needed.
And you've been working since how long? What age?
Since I was 13. So
What was your first job?
I was a paper girl.
What was that? Oh, you
Delivering papers.
throw the papers at the house?
Mm-hmm.
You was walking doing that?
No, Ralph would take me around. My father would take me in the car.
Oh, and throw them on the step?
Mm-hmm.
At night?
No, we would go out in the daytime morning. Early morning.
How much were they paying? They pay kind of...
I don't know. It was a long time
They
ago.
paying all right, though. Oh, like a paper route?
Yeah,
They,
I had
they,
paper route.
Yeah, they pay decent.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
at one
years
point, I don't know
ago.
what they paying now, but
I
at
don't
one
think
point...
they had paper routes now, did
No, one of my homeboys was doing it. I seen him not too long ago. He was doing... I haven't seen it in a while, but I talked to him. It was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was doing a paper route.
That was my son's paper. That was my first job.
My first job was Cactus Willie's.
No, okay.
For those who don't know what Cactus Willie's is, it's a... I was about to say it's an old country buffet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a buffet.
You gonna eat no food?
Nah. I was though. I was on the
You was eating.
Well, that's my problem. That's why I couldn't work in fast food. Because I would eat the food as I was working sometimes. I can't work nowhere with food.
Now you're in the supermarket.
I was telling for real. I was telling
true.
I was telling my homeboy this. I can't work at a bank and I can't work at a supermarket.
You gonna take the money?
I would be too tempted. I wouldn't take it, but it's just seeing like when I was working with Pepsi, just being in the market all day, seeing snacks and chips, and I ain't taking nothing. But it's like, yo, bro, like I'm desiring something that I never would unless I was in here.
Okay. Okay.
Topic number 2.
Are we finished with that one?
Yes.
Okay, drive. Okay, all right. Topic number 2.
This came to me because of my own personal challenges about. And I was watching the open mic episode. I was talking about it with somebody, and you came up.
Oh.
And I wanted to talk to you about substance abuse and how that was introduced to you and then to your parent. Was Ralph living at the time?
What you mean?
You was on.
Yeah, he was living.
Oh. How it was introduced to you and your parents, and then me and my substance abuse and how I was introduced to you. But Bishop said something a long time ago.
What did he say?
It is in my... See, parents never give up on your children.
What did he say?
Because as long as you drop the seeds,
Mm-hmm.
like one day it's going
Right.
to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
He said, he was talking about your body.
Mm-hmm.
He said, God will forgive you, but there's no guarantee that your body will.
We'll forgive you. Right. I remember him saying that. Mm-hmm.
And boy, that hit me recently like a ton of bricks. And we'll get into why. But I've been saying to myself, as I age, I want my body to be kind to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to remember the most recent years and not the first 20 years of negligence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I got on this topic about substance abuse and your parents and things of that nature. So I'll give it to you.
So what do you want to know?
What was your journey? For those who don't know,
Well,
but more so about the impact it had on your relationship with your parents. Not just what you was out here doing, but I'm talking about the role it played and how it affected you and your parents' dynamic.
It didn't really affect our dynamic. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because they didn't know. They didn't know. And I remember the day they found out. Because I was tired. I was sick and tired of getting high. I was sick and tired of doing drugs. I was just tired.
How old were you when you started doing drugs?
I don't know. What did I have you?
8 years after Shannon, so 25.
I mean,
Wait. You was doing drugs after me while you was pregnant with me?
Yeah, while I was pregnant with you.
This is your story. Go ahead.
So,
Hold up. Wait. You had never done a drug before that? You started when you were pregnant with me?
no. I had done it before that. No. Before that. No, I didn't start when I was pregnant. No. But anyway, so they found out because I was tired. I never forget. I had just got tired. I was tired of just overwhelmed, like. And I went to my I was working in the post office at that time. I went to the EAP counselor, and I told.
Wait, slow down. What made you tired?
I don't know. Just one day I was tired. I was just annoyed. I was tired. I had enough. I was tired. I went to Glass Mental Health to get some help. It was up on, I think, Liberty Heights or Liberty Road somewhere. I went up there and to get some help, and they told me the only way that that they could help me if I tried to commit suicide. I said I never tried to commit suicide. But doing drugs and stuff is really a way of slowly committing suicide. And I'm like, wow, really? So I went home, contemplated cutting my wrist because I was tired. I was like, okay, I just need to get away from this stuff, and I need some help. But I wouldn't do that. So then when I went to work, I went to my EAP counselor on a job and asked them, and they was like, oh yeah, they put you somewhere, and they put me for a treatment center. But the day that I was going, I was like, oh, I ain't got nobody watch Mikey and Shannon. So I called the counselor, and I said, I don't have nobody watch my children. I said, but if you call my mother and tell her, because she doesn't know and my father was going on, they're watching for me. So I gave them the number. I was at the top of the steps listening, and I could hear the phone ring. My mother answered the phone, and she was talking, and you could hear her start to cry. And she said, yes, I'll watch them for them. That's how they found out.
How long was the treatment program?
30 days.
You had to go stay somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Where was you working at?
Post office.
They let you come back to work?
You know him come back to work. You gonna fire me?
That's interesting.
What do you mean let me come back to work? What are they gonna do?
Well,
what?
They let you keep your job knowing you were using drugs.
I don't even know I don't know what they knew. I didn't go to them. I went to the EAP council. I don't know what they.
Okay, what is that?
It's EAP services. When you're going through
at your job.
Yes. When you're going through challenges in life, you have employees assistant program. That's what it is.
What are you telling them you were going through?
I told them that I was addicted to drugs. Employee assistance program, but they can't divulge my information.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't do that.
So what do they say to the job?
Hey,
she needs off because of.
I don't know what they said to them. I don't know. I don't care.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Well, I mean, like after the 30 days, you was fine.
Yeah. And I started going to meetings, NA meetings, and all that kind of stuff.
So after the 30 days, you never got high again?
I let it go. I was tired.
Really?
Yeah, I was tired. I was absolutely tired. I was done. I was over it. I was tired.
So when you came back home from treatment, what did your parents say?
I don't know. They sent some stuff down there for me. They sent a diaper. One of your little pissy diapers by mistake. It was one of the happiest days of my life.
All right. But they didn't talk to you about it?
I don't remember.
That's her favorite line, y'all.
I really don't. It was so long ago, I just don't remember.
Okay. Well, since
in 1980, you was born 9/5/88. I went March of 1989. Just tired.
It came out in April.
I think it was March of 1989.
So for me, I'm not a smoker. I never smoked. Well, I mean, I've smoked in my life, but that wasn't my vice of choice. I was a drinker. So my first time drinking, like back when we was younger, me and my homeboys used to always, not just us, but the kids used to go up to the mall every weekend. Whether we was going to the movies or not, just walk around the mall. If we go to the movies, we go to the movies. Just be outside the mall. And my homeboys, or a couple of them, looked older. So they were drinking and smoking first. And when they would do it, I would go in the house because I'm not a drinker.
Mm-hmm.
And well, at the time, I wasn't drinking. And I don't smoke, so I'm going home. But sometimes, since they look a little older, and they couldn't, I'm thinking about it, they ain't look that old at 13.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them just had a deep voice, so he could get away with it. They would let him go in a bar and buy something, or they would stand outside and wait and hand somebody the money and ask somebody could they get it for him.
Mm-hmm.
So one night we at the mall, and I had my first drink. I don't even remember what it was, but I didn't really feel the effects of it. I probably had to be 15 at the time, I think, or 14 going on 15. My very first time though getting drunk, I remember like it was yesterday. We went around the corner. I got a half a pint of Paul Masson. It was January 31st or January 30th. I remember it. That's the day this movie came out called You Got Served. It was a dance movie with B2K in it. That's the boys group. Got a half pint of Paul Masson. Went to the movies, and I drank the whole bottle to myself at 15. And movie come on. I'm up in. I'm on the. I'm acting like I'm in the movie. I'm dancing. I'm in front of the theater. Everybody just going crazy, dancing, having a good time. So I thought. Having a good time. Just a drunken mess at 15 years old. I fall asleep. I wake up in the police car, throwing up all over the police.
That's the first I ever heard about this.
You came and got me.
No.
You came. I hear you in the background. What's going on? What did he have? What's wrong with him? And we came home. I remember. You put me in the shower.
That's when you almost fell out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Put me in the shower. And I laid in your bed. Did you know I was drunk?
Yeah, they use daggone drunk.
Oh, you didn't know I was drunk?
Yeah, they use drunk. You thought that? Didn't think they use drunk?
Because you grabbed the holy oil and started praying and just I wake up, my whole body is just covered in covered in olive oil. Oh my God. I'm like, I don't remember if we talked about it. That's why I'm bringing it. That's why I actually jumped about it. I remember going to school Monday and you telling me, that's why I'm asking, you know I was drunk. Because you said, I'm going to get your blood work done to see what was wrong with you. I'm telling my own brother, I don't think you know I was drunk, bro. So it's interesting to hear that you did know I was drunk. Long story short, it was never a conversation amongst us that I can remember. Do you remember it being a conversation?
I don't remember. There you go again. Don't remember.
And that's when I started drinking at 15 years old. And it's became, I'm now 35, so I've been drinking
20 years.
20 years. And it's caught up to me in my later years, more ways than I would have liked it to. But as the parent, does it matter, question one, does it matter what the drug of choice or the vice is that your child is abusing?
No, it don't matter.
Okay. So you nothing is worse.
I don't think it matters. If it's abusive, it's abusive.
Okay. How did you feel when you knew I was introduced to drinking?
I'm trying to figure out where did it come from. One thing, and you should think, okay, it's my fault, because I was doing drugs when I was current. You getting high, drinking, or whatever when I was current. You think a lot.
Hold on, let's stay there.
Okay, no, we can say that. I'm not trying to rush away. You think about a lot of different things, and the addiction and stuff that goes on. But one thing that I do think about now, even dealing with my grandson, trying to figure out how to get him from a certain place. But you think about one thing now is that when we get older, we can, but we can't keep running with the same choices and blaming somebody else. Because you get to a point in life where you know better. That's why I said, if I would have known the things I knew now, younger, like pain don't last always. you know, this drinking is going to do this, that. Because I remember the day I got tired. When I was tired, I was just daggone tired. And I wasn't out there for a long period of time. I wasn't out there a long period of time. But I just know that I was just like, this is just not me. You know, and another thing about me, what I feel about myself, is that I just think I'm special. All day long. Sometimes I don't act like it, but when I got to come back and think about me, I have to look at me as being a special person, a special being that God created. And that kind of stuff ain't worthy of my life. So that's where my mind is now. There's certain things, even when I make mistakes now, even if I do something, I had to step back and look. Hold up. This is just not worthy of me. So I had to move past it. I got to move through it, whatever. You know, whether it's dealing with people, places, or things, this ain't worthy of me. And I have to keep in mind, not thinking that I'm better than, but thinking that I'm believing and knowing that I'm a special person. And it might not be to anybody on this planet, but I'm special to God. So I have to look at that like that and say, okay, Linda, what are you going to do with your life? When something goes wrong, are you going to act like a fool? When something goes wrong, are you going to do this or are you going to do that? Or are you going to take yourself to the Lord in prayer and get this thing? Are you going to drink again? Are you going to drug again? What are you going to do? It's a lot. Life is challenging, and not saying that you won't slip up, but I'm learning now. If I slip up, honestly, I remember slip up and say a cuss word, and slip up and start drugging. I remember and I don't want to slip up and do that, but I'd rather slip up here than slip up there. It's just certain things. I tell you, because once you go back, and recently the things that you said you went through and stuff like that, you don't think you're better than that?
Well, yeah, but that's the. I think for some people, that sometimes it takes like you running into a wall.
Right, a drastic change.
But then it makes you think if you want to change, and nobody does a 180 overnight. I mean, you do it one turn at a time. But if you want to change, me personally, I don't think it's a change you can make on your own. Because, like I said, I've been this way for 20 years of my life. Mm-hmm. So I can't expect, okay, one day I'm going to just cut it off. You have to really have the desire to do it. Like, be honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. Hey, I do want to change this. I'm not going to say I'll never take a drink, get a day in my life as long as I live. But I do want to change and ask God to help. And for me, it's been, I'm going to say this lightly. I don't think you can't cut one thing off and just leave it off. You got to redirect that energy into something else.
Yep. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm not drinking no more. I'm not hanging out where I used to hang out. But
what am I doing now?
What am I doing now to not substitute it, but
to fuel that drive.
But to fuel that drive in a healthier direction.
Right.
The way I can see better results.
Right.
Long term. And sometimes short term.
What is it?
What?
Now it's on your beard.
And for me, it's been creativity and fitness. Because when you can see the results.
Positive results.
And that's what I'm saying. But on the opposite end, you see the results of the bad choices that you make.
Right. But you ignore them.
It feels like I don't know if it's a mental thing, but it feels like it takes us longer to see the positive results than it does the negative results. Right. But really,
it really don't.
It really don't.
It don't. It may take.
It take just as much time to see the bad. You just having fun while you're doing it.
Right, because the positive results got to really manifest. Like when you building a dream, when you building a business, that got to manifest. but there are positive results happening daily. There's stuff happening.
And the same thing goes with the bad
negative.
results.
Yeah.
Me drinking and drinking and drinking. I look up, I'm 250 pounds.
Right.
Like
in 2 weeks.
And wait a minute, bro. Like what is this?
Right.
But,
and your liver's being corroded and all kinds of stuff that you don't really see until the end. Or your teeth falling out. A lot. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. I thank God that out of all the things that I've done in life, that my body is okay. I do have maybe an ache of pain or something, and I still look good.
that was it for me too.
Yeah. It's
that was it for me too.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Because I want to look good.
Yeah.
As I get older.
Right.
And I think I still have a youthful look to me now, but I know some people that's, that looks like they was outside at one point. They've been
out the street. They've been out there.
It's not a good look. It's
no, but you just, I don't know. I don't know. I know that I want better. I want more, and I'm going for it. One of the motivating factors, like drinking has such any vice, I'll say that, but for me it was drinking, has such a domino effect. Like when you drink, you eat bad. Mm-hmm.
When you drink, you spend unnecessary money. When you drink, you gain weight. Like you're not even if you're working out, it's kind of counterproductive because like no matter how often you drink, it still can be counterproductive.
That's with your health.
That's with your health, short term and long term.
Mm-hmm.
When you drink, it impacts relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just start seeing the domino effect of the decisions.
And messing with how you can live, how people can control your life, especially if you get in trouble, if you get DUIs and if you all that kind of stuff. And messing with your finances, not just buying the stuff, but if you get pulled over, you got probation, you got to go to court, you got a lawyer, you got to pay for this, the system gets you. Keep on drinking. Keep on doing whatever you're doing.
And that, I know some people that have been through that. That is one of the most, it's such a petty, and I mean petty and like, bro, it's such a petty offense that's avoidable.
Like the same way when they brung out the speed cameras. I don't know if they had them in y'all states. We believe we're reaching everybody all over the world. But here, where we live at, they got the police don't even have to be out on the street to give you a ticket for speeding because the speed cameras everywhere. So they get you. And I remember I used to be driving fast, and every time I look up, I had one of these things coming in the mail. $75, $40. And I ain't got to go to court, but I got to pay $75, $75. That stuff add up. I'm like, hold up, they just taking my money. Well, no, they ain't taking it. I'm just giving them my money. So then I had to learn how to slow down and drive right. Which what? Not only does it save me money, but it helps save my life too, and somebody else's life. It's reckless driving. There's a lot of different things that we do. We just freely, and then we want more finances. We want to be able to enjoy our life. We want to have that life and that life more abundance. But we making the bad decisions to give away our finances. It's us. I know it was me. I don't know about you, but I know it was me. It was me all day long when I was doing that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, you get to the point. So I say to you all out there, if you're listening, even if you're 15,